Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh god, I did it again. I pressed a hotkey, and I should have not had that window focused, and now there's a window open that I don't want to open. Life is pain. Button. Hello, hi. I'm here. My eyes just did a weird thing. That was weird. Anyway, hello. I'm here. On encoding overloaded. No, wait, no. Why? But why? We good now? What happened? Hold on. I was in the intro. And then I did this. Good now? OBS, you cool? You cool, dude? I don't know why that happened. Hello, I'm here. So I just woke up. It's late in the day, but I just woke up. So, even more so than usual, I'm probably going to be struggling to find the words to say into this microphone. I'm not going to, this is how it starts, isn't it? I say I'm not going to rant, and then I rant. I'm not going to rant. I'm just going to, mention a thing briefly, okay? I cleared out this scene again. I can put up the rant time banner if I want to, but the very reasonable goal and the QR code, they're hidden, okay? I would rather it be blank than it be full of crap, but maybe I can rethink things and have maybe I could have information on the screen and have it be good. Again, this isn't a rant, okay? Not a rant. This isn't a rant. Just gonna mention some supporting information now for why I'm hesitant to have stuff like that up. Back in the day, when I was a speed runner, I speed ran video games. It was mostly one video game, but we did a few. I mean, the way the stream looked did vary a lot. It went through a lot of iterations, as it does now. It still does that. I still do that, but a lot of the times I just had stuff on the screen all the time. I had like a ticker on at wherever it was on the screen at, given the time or the day of the month, whatever. Sometimes it was at the top, sometimes it was at the bottom, whatever. I would have a ticker for people who donated to the stream, which I mean, luckily, at least with the Twitch stuff, that stuff's exposed on the page. But that I had I don't remember. I must have put chat on the screen at some point. Again, when I was speedrunning, I had this animated logo thing I made for Speedruns Live because I was on Speedruns Live. I wonder, do they still? Surely at some point, I removed myself from that, right? I don't still show up on that website, and they're like, "This is not speedrun." I hadn't thought about that. Anyway, it was messy, right? And I don't know. At some point, it just feels like too much. I even the VTuber thing. That's my limit for extra things on the screen. I actually really like streams that is just game and voice. And this isn't the game part, but I don't know. I'm getting into rant territory. Just in my nature. But yeah, I'm gonna play more Voices of the Void. I was actually not gonna do this. I was torn between not streaming today and or streaming but not actually playing anything, which I don't know if I've ever done a just chatting stream all the way through, I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. So we're gonna start with Voices of the Void, and we're gonna play that. But I think instead of a lot of the times when I play a game on stream, even if it doesn't happen often, I have like a goal in mind. I'm like, okay, we're gonna play this game, and I mean, we had multiple streams of Voices of the Void, which is starting up, by the way. This is a rant. Actually, I'm okay to rant. I just wanted to get the game open. Game's starting up. What was I saying? Yeah, with Voices of the Void, like recently, I was like, okay, we're gonna clean the base today, or like we're gonna do whatever. I like that. I think that works for me really well. But I think today the goal is to just I mean, I have some things in mind I'd like to try, but for the most part, we're just hanging out, we're just hanging, we're just chilling here. And so that's kind of the vibe I want to go for. I've not been feeling great, and it probably shows in the past few streams as well, earlier this week and maybe the week before. But I realized, and this is something I've talked about a lot, so like I won't go too deep into it, but I have seasonal affective disorder, and it's very on top of I'm like a mental illness like collector. I've got a lot of stuff wrong with me. So on top of everything else that's going on, I have seasonal affective disorder, which means when the sun ain't out, it's hard to feel anything but sad or just nothingness. And I realized I think it's starting to hit me that it's not summertime. Like when it becomes summer and it becomes like consistently sunny every day. Like the first days it's sunny, it's like I feel good, and then like after like a week, it's like I feel even better because it's like, I don't know, my brain never gets into the like sun ain't here mode. But the opposite happens for the rest of the year, right? So I think the wave of whatever is wrong with my brain chemistry and the sun and whatnot, the wave of just there hasn't been much sun now, it's been cloudy, that sort of stuff. It's hit me, and I think it's making it really hard to do anything really, including stream, which I enjoy doing. But it's hard to enjoy when like low energy. I looked angry there. Wow. Whatever. Mental health stuff hit me. I don't know how the streams might be more sparse in the future. I think that's worth saying. Until I kind of get a groove a groove going. Anyway, the game's muted because the mod error stuff. There's something I wanted to check out though before like we get into anything, like properly like in the game and doing stuff in the game. I wanted to check out something. Obviously, I've duplicated my save a lot. I should probably clear out a lot of these, but we're gonna duplicate again. Can't stop me. It takes a minute. I might actually here. Let me clear this all out now. Yeah, let's do this. I'm hovering over the button and thinking, what do I click? The thing you're hovering over, idiot. Yeah, let me clear out a lot of this stuff. I did have I need to remember. I should clear out the other ones too. Real quick, I did. No, not tutorial. Oh, come on. It's gonna go to the tutorial. Actually, you know what? This is fine. We'll go to the tutorial, and I want to. I've been starting every stream like this because it's been an issue. I've been like testing the frame rate. What I should try doing might make this a little more accurate is we can turn off VSync, and it might kill the VTuber program and stuff like that. But also, I totally forgot the whole last stream we had this turned off. And I was still acting as if it were on, because I forgot. Okay, what report finds? What are report finds? That's not what I'm looking for. VSync, virtual sync. That's not what that stands for. VSync. If I do this in the bottom right, it's tiny. It's tiny, so you can't really see it, but that's the frame rate. If I have VSync off, which I usually turn on in games as a frame rate limiter, because it usually works better than a frame rate limit. When you have VSync off, it makes your GPU work as hard as it can, basically to reach like the highest frame rate it can, which is why I frame limit. But at least this way we have a better like reading of how the game's performing. This is performing just fine. The tutorial's great. When we load up our save, we'll see that it's probably not going to perform fine. Which again, I need to. I'm gonna back up these old saves. What I meant to show was in story mode. You think I have a little test story mode thing here, which I'm just gonna delete actually. There he goes. I don't know what these ATDM things are. They might be mod save files. I wonder. ATDM. What could that stand for? ATDM. Yeah, like all my save files have an ATDM separate file with them. I'll just delete the story ones. Okay. Let me grab these here, move them over here. I guess the rest is fine. I don't know. Anyway, because you can start you can say new game, and you can start at what the like latest day, or you can start whatever day that you've reached in a previous save, right? So in the infinite mode, not settings, in the infinite mode, we've reached pretty far, and so update list. There we go. I went into the story mode at just whatever day, and let it sit for a day, and that unlocked the sandbox mode because I was testing some stuff. Because I think it's like day 31 or something that you unlock sandbox mode in story. Oh my god, Kerfer. I don't remember what I was even doing last time. I remember what I mostly did, but okay. So you can see, well, I mean, maybe you can't see it. Again, it's very small. And I have the game muted because I'm going to be popping in and out of the game. So, but you can see we're at like roughly 50 FPS. And there's some things I wanted to test because I read up on other people complaining about the lag and stuff. We're going to talk about this in a minute. Okay, outside it is like as I suspected, it's a little better, but it's not great. It's not great. I don't still have the debug mod on, do I? Actually, that would have been helpful for testing. Yeah, I feel like the further I get away from the base, it's going to be better, but it's still we're not even hitting 60, right? And again, I don't think it's a render thing, but what I wanted to test was I wanted to go into a new story mode save. God, this is so annoying. I tried looking, like, I really don't, I don't like to say it, but I don't, of what I've seen of the Voices of the Void modding community, I'm not a fan of them. And I think that goes for the whole Voices of the Void community. Unfortunately, just not my kind of people. That's just it, unfortunately. But yeah, like I saw someone complaining about that thing happening, and the dude who like makes the mod was like, well, if it says the instance isn't running, it means the instance isn't running. It's like, well, no shit, but like, why can we fix that? It's like, what? And then they went on to be like, well, you know, it's probably a mod trying to do something too early, and it's like, yeah, but it happens when I don't have any mods enabled. Like, come on. Also, hey Kylie, how's it going? Anyway, so let's go store and do new save and see FPS test. I want to do a little smiley face, but I don't do that in file names, so we won't. Yeah, I want to see how the frame rate is if we just completely new save, because I think there might be something with the save itself that is causing it. Causing the, oh, well, I mean, okay, new save until it clears everything out is going to perform poorly. But I think once everything's up and running, we'll just sit here and let that happen. Very EP today. Me too. That's kind of what this same vibe I'm going for. Is I mean, it's more than just EP. I'm depressed ish, but yeah, I'm like I want to stream, but I think just keep it a little more calm than usual. Again, I should have had the music still playing because it's dead silent, but it's easier to just keep the game muted because of those error sounds until we're actually in the game. Yeah, I mean, 80 FPS is not great, which is what we're gravitating around, but I mean, it's better than in our main save. And I assume, I mean, we could, I guess if I'm troubleshooting, I could boot up a save without mods. Oh, reached like 100-ish in this area. But it's such a shame because, well, first of all, the mod stuff has been great. I mean, I could play without it, but like it's just so much nicer with it, you know? And if I use like the extension cord mod or whatever, which I still don't know how to make those, so I'm kind of not using it. I can't really go back and forth between non-modded and modded because that stuff will just vanish, you know? So that's not great. And also I'm like using the better save mod, which I really like because it again, it fixes things that should be fixed. It should have already been fixed in the base game, but weren't. But yeah, the performance issues while I'm streaming has just been awful. It's been really, I mean, it's not been great off stream either. It's been getting worse off stream, which is why I'm trying to test this new save thing and seeing if this makes a difference. Oh, it's already open. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is better in here, but we don't have anything running. We have no lights on or anything. So like performance wise here, let's just turn on all the lights in the base. Why don't we do that? Oh, right. Oh, that's cool. And you, and you, and you. I mean, yeah, so far it's looking like it's a little better. Is there a light in here? I don't even remember. But yeah, I was looking back at a clip. I was looking back at a clip of there's no light in here. I was looking at a clip of us playing this game last year. Yeah, I feel the more lights I turn on, which I don't actually have this many lights on in our main save, but I do have some. On. The clip I looked at last year, when we were playing this game, I was like, oh, that was running really smoothly. Like it was buttery smooth. Okay, so that's the base with all the lights on and on a fresh save, and it's really, the frame rate's not great, but it is sticking above 60. So like that's ideal. But yeah, it's just not performing well. Not performing well. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll save. I didn't want to spend so much time doing troubleshooting stuff, but again, we're just chilling. So, like, no goals in mind. Just chilling. Let's start the unmodded game and see how that goes. The other thing I was going to say, so because of everything I already explained, and my general like lack of desire to do anything really recently, I'm a little worried about whether or not there will be a Halloween stream. I'm hoping there will be, but like I don't know. Also, This should be unmodded, so I don't need to mute this. But yeah, I'm not sure, and I'm not sure like if I do a Halloween show, I'm still not sure what I want to play. I did think of a game this morning that I've been wanting to play for years, but it's on the Wii, and the problem is like I don't have a good way to. This is I'm actually hold on. There's dust, and I'm messing with it. I'm trying to clean this dust off, and it's not. Anyway, my setup does not really allow for me being able to use the Wii, because the Wii remote or like the Wii sensor bar that you use to make it so you can point at the screen with the Wii remote, that all the sensor bar is, and I actually forever ago I meant to address this issue, and I wanted to make my own sensor bar because so I have some LEDs somewhere. That doesn't matter. The sensor bar, all it is, even though you connect it to the Wii, and you might think, oh yeah, it's sending some sort of data to the sensor bar, and that's so it can sense better. No, the sensor bar is literally just 2 infrared LEDs. No, nothing else. They don't flicker on and off. They don't. There's no data being transmitted. It's literally so the reason why you can use 2 candles is because a flame will emit light in the infrared range, and that's all the Wii remote looks for. The Wii remote looks for 2. It has an IR sensor on the front, and it looks for 2 IR lights, and it just basically extrapolates or interpolates whatever, like where it's pointing based off of those 2 things. So I mean, that's cool, whatever. The reason I don't have hands the reason I don't have hands, again, there was a very brief stream. Was it actually Halloween last year that wait, when did I show this my hands? Oh man, I don't really want to dig through my VODs right now, but I kind of want to dig through my VODs right now. What? Was it Halloween? Hold on. If you got any horses, hold on to them. If you got a phone, hold it. What's other things you can hold? And just to be patient. Hold. Just hold. I should have gone to my playlists because I'm just scrolling. Oh man, this is when I was playing Kenshi, and then I remember we played a little bit of that Half Sword demo, and that's when my PC started going really bad and I had to stop streaming for a long time. Yeah, I didn't stream more or less for like a couple months, right? Okay, that's not okay. Scrolling. Voices of the Void. I mean, that would have been around Halloween. Did we just do Voices of the Void on Halloween last year? Well, then it wouldn't have been Halloween. When did I have hands? Come on, I'm okay. I'm scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Was it when I know at some point? Okay, at some point, I forgot about this until the other day. At some point, okay, let's just go over here real quick. Like this is well, I would have to change things to show. There's usually a text on the helmet that says Toxjuice V3, but that's actually kind of a lie because this is actually Toxjuice like V3.1 or something like that. I forgot that I had to redo a bunch of stuff with the model at some point. And so like if you go to when I first showed this model, the markings on it are different. Fun lore that I forgot about. Anyway, I don't know why I didn't need to be big. Maybe it was when I did that. Maybe when I changed that. When did I show my hands? Maybe it was Halloween 2 years ago. Come on, it's scrolling. Doing more scrolling. Okay, that's okay. We're into TalkStream's V2 territory. I'm gonna look at the V3 reveal. Actually, I noticed on my what I call the main channel on YouTube, which I don't use very much, so it's hard to call it a main channel. The like video that shows up when you're not subscribed or whatever and plays when you visit the channel is when I first started streaming like VTubery, and it's TalkStream's V1. And God, that was an awful model, and I feel I want to bury it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. God, how long did I have the starting soon screen up when I did the V3 reveal? Oh my God. God, I sat here forever. I am 6 minutes into this VOD, and I still haven't started the stream. 7 minutes. Oh. Okay, 8 minutes. Took you 8 minutes to start up the stream, dude. Like that's premium ranting territory. Toxic V1 didn't have cat ears yet. I assume you mean yet as in there will be cat ears in the future, because I still don't have cat ears. Okay. Also, hello, Caraminia. Okay, I'm skimming through this video. I wish there was an easier way to show YouTube videos. It's just really annoying to like capture that in OBS because it's like a part of the web page. Oh man, remember when I had the visor down all the time? I mean, I could still do that right now. I'd have to turn off the glasses here, but like the main thing was this. Oh wait, the eyes look really weird. Did those break at some point? Or maybe this is just how it always looked. This is so dumb looking, dude. Man, I love the idea of that, but I did not do it well. Also, it's not going up all the way. Come on, slider. There we go. Get them glasses back on. That's better. Is reverb on? How long has reverb been on? Test 1. No. Reverb is not on. This is reverb on. That's reverb. Do you have 2 streams open? There should not. Here, let me listen back to the stream. Maybe there's something broken beyond what I can hear. No, that's you. You're breaking. Unless something happened and it like randomly activated the wait a minute. Test. No, that shouldn't. I was hitting the button that activates my reverb, but which is L. I don't need to keep that hidden, but it's Control L that it's usually. So it shouldn't have been reverbing because I wasn't holding control. That's not right. Where did I show my hands? It's like at this point, it's not worth it because I'm just gonna show 2 seconds of it and I could have just explained it. Okay, Halloween 2022, was that it? Oh, remember oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna share this. Look at this. This one. Remember when I had a thing that was like, hey, this is how long it's been. Also, I miss my schedule. I don't have the schedule screen anymore. I miss that. Is this when I showed hands? Hold on. Skip. Why am I doing hue shifting things? What am I doing in this VOD? Also, I mean, this is the thing though, is like, I don't want this to happen again, but it feels like, oh, spooky. It feels like this is what's gonna happen. You know, this long length of time is if I don't figure things out, man. Okay, next. When do I start this dang stream? Okay, wait, hold on. This might be okay. This is when I showed hands. Hold on. It looks like it's about here. Oh God, I'm creeping me out. I'm creeping. I feel like the head tracking's weird. Oh, that's probably because I turned hands on. Hold on. What do you think I'm saying right now? I'm a big dumb guy, and I rant all the time. And the one time I waited like 8 minutes to. Oh, look at the hands. I'm being creepy with them. Look, that's when I had hands. No, he definitely wasn't saying that. Look at that. Oh man. This is the one brief moment where I had hands. Yeah. It was really cool. Stop it. That's not what he's saying. He's probably saying, look at hands. These are way better than cat ears, which I don't have. Oh man. Those are the hands. That's what I was talking about. I had hands for a brief. That was it. Like the next like 15 seconds in that VOD or whatever, you saw it. You saw the entirety of me having hands. And the thing is with that is that was so difficult to set up. I spent hours and hours and hours and hours setting that up. And I used what was it called? A Leap Motion hand tracker, which I've nearly destroyed at this point. It does still kind of work. It was $100 I'm not getting back. It hurts. It is very difficult. And the problem is I use a Tobii eye tracker to track my eye and head movement. Not the blinking though, that's a separate thing. There's so much stuff that goes into this stupid janky whatever. The thing is, the Tobii eye tracker is it has like a bajillion different infrared lights on it, and they flicker at like a rapid pace that is very specific to what it needs to do. And so it checks the infrared light and like I don't know how it works, but it somehow uses the flickering to its advantage, right? The Leap Motion hand tracker uses infrared lights just as a light source essentially. And so like it needs your hands visible with in infrared light to work, and those two devices conflicted with each other. So basically the hand tracker would freak out because the light would be flickering, and so it would get confused with the like brightness changes happening so rapidly. And the eye tracker would freak out because it was not detecting any like flickering that it needed to operate correctly. And so while things kind of worked, they didn't really work. And the solution, again, I keep alluding to the fact that I nearly destroyed the thing. I could dig it out and take a picture of it, but basically I had to take apart, I didn't have to, I guess, but I took apart the Leap Motion, the hand tracker, and to take it apart, it's got it's like this metal, chassis, I don't know what you would call it, this little metal frame, and then it's got a semi-transparent plastic like lens thing on the front. And that lens thing, it's not a lens, it's just a cover, but it is just adhesived in. So I had to use a heat gun to get that off, because I needed to get inside so I could cover up the IR LEDs so it would not be attributing to the infrared light. And unfortunately, the heat gun warped that thing. Technically, it still works. It's just not great. It's just not great. And yeah, and that didn't actually do much. It actually didn't do much. So I kind of more or less destroyed the thing, and it didn't help. I did at some point have somewhat of a working solution. This is I've gone on such a tangent here because this is not even what I was talking about, but there is potentially a solution if I can hack the software that controls the leap motion, because there's like kind of a dev mode version of the software that you can use that allows you to change the like basically like the capture rate of the camera and the exposure and stuff. And if I adjust some of those camera settings, it'll operate at like a lower frame rate, but it will kind of blend together the light from the eye tracker, and it will make it so the flickering is not clear. But I have no way to do that in a setting that works while I'm using the hand tracker. It's such a weird thing. So anyway, the thing I was trying to point out that made me go on like many year rant just there is the Wii sensor bar also uses infrared light, and the eye tracker. I don't know how I would play a Wii game with head tracking and stuff. I could just not be here. I could just not exist for a stream if I wanted to do the Wii. But I don't like that. I don't like that solution. Yeah, that's. Maybe I'll find something. Maybe it would just work with the eye tracker. I don't know. Yeah, no, see, that's the problem. That's the ADHD. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things in my life that's affected by that. But, like, that's one of the biggest ways it comes into play is I'll be like, oh, I'm talking about this thing, and I need to mention this. I need to briefly, like, explain this other thing for context, and then I start thinking about that other thing, and I'm like, oh, right, well, you know, I need to, this thing, there's this other thing over here that is also related to this. It's bad. Let's load up that same save, unmodded. Remember when we were doing this, when we were testing the performance 20 minutes ago? I may not even play the game today. I mean, again, we're just chilling. I mean, the game is clearly running better. I suppose we could see just if things are especially broken if we load up our modded save and the unmodded one. Like, I don't want to play the unmodded one, but if it's that big of an impact, I guess we will. And we have a duplicate in case things go wrong. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any goals in mind here. Actually, the biggest goal was to do what I just did. I mean, we're still not hitting... Okay, I mean, the game's got to load up first, right? But we're still not hitting 60 FPS. Or, like, we barely are. And again, this is unmodded. Of course, maybe the mod stuff. Oh god, look how gross the glass looks. That mod I've been using has been so good. Which actually, I kind of want to stop using it. Oh, but oh man, stuff like this is still here. See, this is why the mods are good. You know, we're still not getting a good frame rate. But that's another thing. So I wanted to test another thing. So I was looking around and see. Well, I guess we'll. Too tired. It's fine. One person mentioned that Kerfer was lagging their save. And it's really hard. I think a lot of the Voices of the Void community is very young. And not that inherently older people are going to understand like computer stuff better or anything like that. But there's a higher chance that they understand things. But anyway, like, it's hard to say whether or not people in this community are going to understand why their game is actually lagging. Like there's, I mean, this happens in a lot of games where like, oh, this is breaking my game, blah blah blah, and it's like, well, no, actually, that's just you're falsely attributing that to like something else that's causing problems. But anyway, someone said Kerfer was doing it, so I just kind of want to see if that makes a difference. It's really, I mean, it's fluctuating a lot, but I think we did just gain like a couple FPS, which is a shame. And I think we have cockroaches down all the way. Yeah, that's all the way down. Again, I don't think it's much of a rendering thing, but we could turn the computer. Let's just computer FPS down to 0. What does that do? Does that make it not do anything at all? No, I think that makes it go at like as many frames as it wants. Let's go 5 FPS on the computer. Maximize head tilt and bob. Oh yeah, that's what? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. This will probably help the performance. Oh, good. This is the way to play the game. Yeah. Just walk into my bed, gonna have some sleep. This is how you walk. I bet you look really cool while doing it. It's gonna be really good if an event happens and I have to like panic. And I'm just like, whoa. I just gotta run around the base a little bit. How about running? Yeah, we'll see. Oh God. Oh God, this is not a good time to have the head bob. So crazy. Oh my God. I like fling my neck backwards when I jump. Oh God. Okay, that's it. A motion sickness speedrun. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Actually, you know what? Huh? All right, I unplugged the fridge. I'll talk. Look at. Oh my God. This is great. You know what? We should just really. Where's okay, I'm not inverting my controls. That would make things so bad. Oh yeah, let's just turn mouse smoothing up all the way, and then also my GPU is not happy with me right now. And also, where's the setting I'm looking for? I've already forgotten what I was looking for. Give me a second. Is it video? Is it video? Let's just do that. I love the mirror mode, by the way. It's so cool. Oh, yeah, this is great. Oh, yeah. No, I have no problems with this. You know what we could do? I know I should be troubleshooting. Here, let's turn VSync on for a bit while I'm messing around. Turn the mouse smoothing back down. Okay. That sucks. But what if, hear me out, what if we start up our good friend Cheat Engine real quick? Because while head bob strength at 10 and head bob tilt at 10, they're pretty good. I feel like we could do more, and we should do more. So we're just going to have to make that happen. So let me go ahead and grab Cheat Engine. I should really have this as a shortcut somewhere so I don't have to go through all my folders. Cheat Engine. Oh, I see movement behind me in the real world. There might be a cat jump scare. Oh wait, is that the one I want? Oh, yes it is. Okay. Okay, so Voices of the Void. Okay. And we're going to look for a value that is a float value. Where's float? And it's 10. It's at 10 right now. First scan. Great. Now let's change this to, okay, 7.3. go out into the game. 7.3. Next scan. All right. Great. And then we go in here and we say actually 8.7. Sure, that works for me. A lot of values just changed. Next scan. Why are there so many values that change? Oh my god. Really? Dude, there are like... I mean, it says there are 3,000 values. What? Why are there 3,000 values that are affected by this setting? Oh, this one's slightly different. This might be the one. Oh, yeah, that's this. Okay, I think I found the correct one. So if I change this to like 15 and hit apply, it doesn't work. Shame that. Yeah, I found the slider value, but apparently maybe that's just the display. Whatever, I'm going to take all these values, all of them, every single one of them, and it's probably going to crash the game when I do this. But I'm going to change them all. Because I might as well. To 20. And freeze them. Great. All right, so the value's at 20 now. Was that the... Oh my god, was that the head bob? I actually don't know which one this is. Let's just change it. I don't know, like 50? 50 maybe? It's not changing the value, which is really weird. Okay, I don't think the game didn't crash. But cheat engine broke? I've never seen this. This is crazy, dude. It's not letting me. It's not letting me. I can't do anything. I gotta kill cheat engine, which might actually... That might crash the game. That might inadvertently crash the game. Okay, we gotta stop messing around with the head bob. Oh, but look, it actually did change the value there. Oh my god. Very good. Okay, let's turn this off. Game's actually... what's the default? Was it just 1? Not too bad when it's lower than that. Okay. Turn VSync back off and make my computer real unhappy. What? Is there anything else we could test? Okay, I mean, so there's like... Let's leave the base real quick. Just walk out the front door. And see, we're still not even hitting 60. God, it's such a mess out here. Yeah, we're barely hitting 60 out here. I did turn VSync off. Okay, it's a little higher. I guess probably the further I get away from the base, the better it'll be. But yeah, it's not great. It's not great. So, I mean, Cursor probably did help a little bit. Like, turning off Cursor, which is not ideal. Like, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe just, like, all of these are doing something. I don't know. Like, we could try... like, really, really cleaning up the base. Why is there blood here again? Raspberry jam. Sorry. Oh, by the way, oh no, that fell. I got a hammer and I just kind of nailed things to the wall. Oh, I need to do something with this. Like, there is all this junk down here. Like, I'm sure cleaning up props and stuff would help, but it feels like there's something more going on. But what if we did this? What if we just... Does that make things run better? What if we killed all the servers? Which I can't just do manually. Especially without mods. Oh, I forgot we have Rex up here. Hey, buddy. Hi. Oh, he's beautiful. I think the cat needs help. Does she? How? She's like in the windowsill, but the windowsill is really shallow. How are you doing that, kitty? Don't fall. You have fallen between the gap between the bed and the wall before. You should not do that, cat. Oh, she's good. What? What? Oh, was it Rex? Are you? Well, I'm sorry, I looked away. Yeah, we made Rex last time. Which, okay, there is another thing I want to try. I want to see if there was something, like some sign of like, yeah, if you do this, like, the game will run good, you know? Like maybe there's just one thing that, but I wonder if like a bunch of these props, just like, what if they all have some, oh, my battery ran out. What if they all have like some sort of something going on in the update loop that doesn't need to be there? And it's like, that's out of my control, you know? Listen. First of all, I wasn't about to spoil. Right? I ain't gonna just go spoiling things, but I will admit, I did have Voices in Void in mind while goofing around with Rex, but it was not the sole purpose. I meant to extract the models for a while, and I wanted to mess around with Rex. And I was like, oh yeah, if I clean this up, I probably can bring it into Voices of the Void. So I wasn't lying. I just didn't spoil, that's all. Why did I reload the save? Does anyone know? Oh, well. Meow. Oh, this was before you got deactivated, huh, Kerfer? Alright, just out of curiosity. Actually, you know what? Let me take a screenshot of this. Game? Oh, my thing crashed. Oh well. Turn everything down. Again, I don't think it's a rendering thing, but I'm not sure there's much here that would make a difference. Yeah, still game looks crummy. Still barely hitting 60. Yeah, I really wish let's turn the screen resolution down really far. That looks good. Still barely hitting 60 FPS. I think that does prove it's not a rendering thing. It is definitely a CPU bound thing. And that sucks. I mean, it is better out here. Outside of the base. Let's just see. What does 0 do? I wonder what 0 is in terms of screen resolution. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. It's kind of a good look. What a shame, dude. Okay, let's turn all the settings back to where they were. That doesn't matter that much. I think this was on 2. What was post-pro? Okay, I took a screenshot for a reason. Screenshot. The view distance I'm putting up higher, and that's fine. Post-processing I had on 3, I guess. Shadows on 1. Textures on 4. Effects on 2. Foliage on 0, which I actually do quite like. Shading 4. And shadow 6 and distance I had 0.6. I think everything else is... I don't know what upscale is. Upscale feels like it, upsampling, like that feels like... Is that rendering things at an even higher resolution and then what is upscale? Hold on, hold screen resolution, put that like 25. Okay. Then what happens if I do upscale? Oh yeah, it looks like it's... Unless it is using an upscaler. I don't know. I don't understand this game. I don't get it. I'll put that on and see what happens. Great. Are there any other settings that I changed that I need to put back? Oh wait, tone mapper quality. I was trying to mess around with the sharpness values. Even just one sharpness it's too much. It adds kind of a faint outline to things. I really don't like it. Don't like it. What does upscale do? What does it do? God, I hate that. I get that a lot of this game is like vague, right? It's kind of purposefully like not very forthcoming about what it means. I think making your settings do that sucks. I think that really sucks. Some of these make sense. Although like enable HDR, I believe what this means is like enable like HDR displays. But the thing is HDR is also like there's a difference between HDR for a display, a monitor or TV, and HDR in terms of tone mapping. And it's right next to the tone mapper. So what do you like distinguish those things? What is wrong with you? Okay. Whatever. No, I'm not trying to... Oh, right. My thing shut off. Yeah, we'll play a small amount of the game now that I've tried everything. I've tried everything. I mean, I technically haven't tried it. Technically. Yeah, I feel like just getting rid of most of the props in the base, or like just like all those dirt piles and cleaning up the stuff in the basement and stuff, that probably will help. But even then, unless it's like the physics, I don't know how the physics settings are in Unreal Engine, but in Unity, there are settings for rigid bodies that are there's a lot of variation, but there's continuous and there's discrete. And what that means is like, do I have something I can show as an example? I don't think I do. Whatever, like this chair. Let's say I toss this chair over here, right? It's bouncing around. It's got to do all of its physics calculations, but eventually it settles, right? In Unity, the rigid body things, continuous means that every frame or every physics time step frame, even when something isn't really moving, it will still keep trying to calculate physics, and in case things change. Whereas discrete means that once something settles, it will stop doing physics calculations until, or at least heavily doing them until, like there's a collision or something like that, and then it's like, okay, gotta do the physics calculations again until it settles again. And so I wonder if like maybe there's something like that where they're not Like the props are constantly trying to calculate physics stuff. I don't know. I wish I had control over that stuff. But yeah, this version of the game definitely does not run nearly as well as the version of the game I played before, and it's such a shame because there's a lot of cool stuff in here, but I feel like how many streams now has it been where like I start up and I'm like, okay, I have to try something. I have to try something because it's not working out the way it should. Okay, once it hits midnight, we're gonna send Kerfer out. Hey, could you do the thing, Kerfer? Yeah, I mean, it's tough because like I think there's a lot of this game that has to be like always calculated. Like right now, Kerfer is out running errands, right? And even though Kerfer is not within view, like everything having to do with Kerfer has to be like still kept track of to some degree. And technically Kerfer is like interacting with stuff out there as well, so like all that stuff has to always be loaded in. Nanners was banned because she played a clicker game where you clicked to slap ass. I mean, I'd have to see the game, but that's dumb. That sounds dumb. Like unless it's like really egregious. That's unfortunate. Something I learned not too long ago is apparently with Twitch. Hey. Apparently with Twitch, if you let's say you have I'm holding it. You have subscribers who have like an automatic resubscription every month. Apparently, if that resubscription lands on a day where you're banned, it will not resubscribe. And so, while it's already like shitty when a streamer gets banned for like a week or something, over, you know, something that doesn't matter. Apparently, if that happens, you know, you get banned for a week, that's a fourth of the month. That means potentially a fourth of your revenue is just gone until people remember or figure out that they're not, like, subscribed. Slapping ass is kosher. I think I've read that before. I've heard of that. It's a shame. HD bum of a bunny costume girl. I mean, I really don't want to get into it right now because it's something that I really, really hate about this website. But they have a goddamn like bathtub category or hot tub or whatever. Like, I hate the just absolute hypocrisy of like that does not sound anywhere near as like sexually aggressive as some of the stuff that they promote on the website. Like, why ban someone for that? I hate it, dude. Anyway, my flashlight died. I gotta charge my battery. All right, I nailed the battery charger to the wall. Very cool. Kerfer, you're really way too close.
Meow.
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 Is my battery charged yet? Actually, it does charge pretty fast. I didn't know about that, but that checks out. I mean, that's how it's always been. unfortunately, like even when, I mean, I guess I didn't stream and I didn't browse the website much at all when it was just in TV, but like even when it was like early days of Twitch, there was still just so much like, oh yeah, this Twitch staff is having a bad day. And so like this streamer got banned. Like, oh, this Twitch staff like like the streamer's clearly breaking the rules, but this Twitch staff is horny. So they're gonna minimize the like punishment to the smallest degree for this person who's like breaking the rules big time. Like, it's always been that way, and it really, really sucks. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. This device here, which isn't working because the lid reset. Oh, Kerfer, you are so in the way, dude. You are so in the way. The lid of the bins reset every time you load a save, which is annoying. But this device here took me so long to make, and okay, I fell. I realized partway through that I could have done it much easier, much easier without 3D modeling. But basically, I went back and forth between Blender and the game, reloading the game over and over, trying to get the specifications right. But this piece right here, can I take it out? Here, I'll show this first. I made this little thing with walls that when a delivery happens, the box fits pretty much perfectly within this little frame here, this little recessed bit. But it doesn't always perfectly fall, so it doesn't always land in there perfectly. But basically, we get this shape here, and then I got this funnel, and I talked about making a funnel. I made a funnel, which can be a little tough to get in here. Got this funnel that goes down here that fits within these walls, kind of snugly. Gotta move it around a bit to get it in place. Okay, I think that's in place. And when items come in here, they more or less funnel down into the hole. And actually, I have to send a thing out, so let me do that first. What? How? There we go. Go ahead and send a delivery out. That should be fine right there. Yeah, so we can put this here. In this little bit here. And most of the time... Come on, get it centered. Get it centered. I'm struggling to get it centered. Hold on. That's good enough, whatever. Most of the time, when items go in here, they go down the funnel and into the bin. It doesn't always happen. It's got problems, and I would redo it, but it took so much effort, and it's really not worth it. The idea was I just wanted something that will catch deliveries that happen every day, like the drives and the boxes. And so I can just kind of F off and do whatever and not check the deliveries. And they'll still be, they'll do whatever. Also, don't worry about the clipping. It's fine. That's a feature. But yeah, that took a really long time, and it probably wasn't worth it. But what I was thinking of doing, okay, there's two things with a 3D printer. We'll start with the more fun experiment first. I gotta charge that battery. To set this up a little bit here. Let me use this as a flashlight. To set this up a little bit, this funnel here, it started as a fairly different shape, and it took a while to print on the printer, but once it was done printing, I tried putting it in place, and it didn't quite fit, and so I discovered that if you do go in and you change the model, and you overwrite the model in the game and then you reload your save, the 3D printed model will reflect that. So if you made a... I keep stubbing my toe on these bricks. If you make an adjustment to a model, it will reflect in the game. You don't have to print it a second time, which is great. I think that's the way it should be. And so I didn't have to reprint that over and over and over to go through all the iterations just to like figure out how it works. But I had an idea because of that. As I showed, we made this little Rex here. Okay, charge battery. Discharge flashlight. Put battery in. Buy a new accumulator battery. Oh, right, I don't have the mod on. Buy a new accumulator battery because we need to stop doing this. We need to stop not having a battery. Battery. Order that. Okay. Anyway, we got Rex up there, which I think I nailed him down. Did I nail? Yeah, that's a nail right there. Okay. So he shouldn't move. We're gonna go out to the printer, and I'm gonna quickly make a variation on Rex. So I'm gonna do that right now. So we're gonna be waiting here. I'm gonna open up Blender. My computer's gonna cry because I'm already doing so much, and I'm opening yet another program. But it's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Listen, computer, it's gonna be worth it. Let's go models, Blender, voices of the void, voices. Wait, oh, it's in it. Wait, do I have that over here? Yeah, I had it in a different spot. Okay. So right now we have in the game we have these models. I have a bunch of stuff for testing. And what I was trying to show the other day, and then Cursor got launched into oblivion. I have this model here that's too big for the printer. And I did that on purpose, and you see it says mesh is too big for printer. Mesh bounding box should be less than blah 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 blah. So you have to build things smaller than this area. All right. But let me do this real quick. Unfortunately, I kind of don't like... It's not the worst thing in the world, but I kind of don't like how they do the file naming stuff in with the models. Like you have to name the folder what you want the model to show up as in game, and then every texture inside that folder and every model has to also have that same file name as like as a part of the file name. So it's diffuse underscore rex normal underscore, and it's like if you're already separating things by a folder, you don't need to do that. You don't need to have like, oh, what just happened? That was weird. I don't even know how to explain what just happened. Anyway, yeah, if you're separating things by a folder, the files inside should just follow the same naming scheme. So it should just be diffuse and normal and PBR. And that way, when you are trying to make multiple variants of a model, you shouldn't have to rename 700 files. But I do. Thankfully, I have tools for that, but like, it's annoying. Yeah, I gotta find this new folder now. Here, and then here, and then here, and then here. And what I want to do is, so this Rex is, well, what are the dimensions? The Rex we printed, it's like roughly 50 by 50 by 50. It's in that ballpark. And I want to make it even smaller, little tiny guy. I want to make this a little tiny itty bitty baby Rex. Oh, I need to also adjust the collision. Okay, hold on. I did it wrong. Do that. Do that. I don't know if I need to apply transforms, but we will. I know you can't see what I'm doing. That's okay. It's a mystery to everyone. Cool. That should be good. Let me export that and let's see if it shows up in game. And it should be quick to print because I made it so small. Why are my eyes like this? Okay, that was creepy. So refresh, rec small. Seems good. We will print rec small. And again, it should be, oh my God, it was instantaneous. Look how little this guy is. He's a teeny tiny little guy. Look at that. I have to like hold him out in the light over here. Right. Okay. So that's step. Can I pick him up? Ooh, watch out, little guy. No, I can't. Can't. That's step one of what I want to try. Okay. Oh God, I lost him. Okay. He's still here. It's too dark. I'm going to lose this tiny little Rex. Not that I couldn't print another, but it would be a real shame to lose him. I'm going to bring this little tiny Rex out here. I kind of want to bring him out to the front. Let me go get my battery real quick. It could be charged more, but we should have a new battery, yeah? Let's check the bin. It is in fact in the bin. Now getting it out of the bin is... It's like a little game. Okay, I picked... Oh, was that the battery? Did I get it? I think I got it. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and charge this new battery. Put you in here. Okay, where did I leave the tiny Rex? Over here? Oh no, where is he? Is that him? Hello? Hello? Hey, hello? Hello, what is this noise? Hello? Some sort of alarm happening? Do they know I printed an illegal tiny Rex? Are they afraid that I'm gonna launch a nuclear missile? A tiny nuclear missile? Hello? Let's climb the tower. Hello? Oh. Sounded the police. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I don't think that was the police. I'll still... Oh. Hey, it's the 24th of the month. Huh. It's the 24th, isn't it? Oh, I can eat those? My little lumps of flesh? Yeah, so I forgot this was a thing. I've never actually experienced this. Ooh, look at all the pieces of me down here. Oh my God. Free food. I'm just gonna try one of them. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, it gets my sleep up too? Man, I should do this more often. Okay, so I think if sunlight touches us, we just start losing pieces of ourselves. That's not great. That's not ideal. I should probably order a med kit of some sort. I really want to do my Rex experiment, but that's kind of going to get in the way, I think. Let's see. What is it? Is it in essentials? Okay, so is it okay? Pillbox. Yeah, pillbox is the better. Wait. Oh wait, is it medkit or pillbox that I want? I guess I'll buy both. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, well, we just this is kind of gonna... Okay, we'll do a little bit of the experiment inside then, since going outside seems problematic. Where's my tiny Rex? Okay, there he is. There he is. I'm gonna put this tiny Rex, like, I guess up here on top of this box. And I'm gonna save the game. Save or no. Wait, can I not save through the whole day? Okay, that's really gonna put a wrench in my plans. Can I not? Can I not? Do we have to do it at nighttime? Hereford, this sucks, dude. I really wanted to try something. Oh, is all the grass dead? Oh, that's not great. Alright, can I... Oh. Did that help? I still see some vignetting around the corners. Man. What could I do? Is there anything I could do to pass the time? I'm assuming at nighttime it's fine. Don't mind me, Kerfer. Hurts a little bit. Hurts a little bit being out in the sun. Ouch. 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 Oh, can't pick that up. Ah, man, I think I might. I just really want to test this out. And I can't do it during the daytime, so... We might reload the save, even though I just did a bunch of stuff. I can't even access the pause menu. Why am I making lovey eyes? I don't love this. Okay, how long is an end game day? Let's do this. Oh no, I can't access. I keep trying to access the menu. I can't do that. What the hell is that the tree? Oh, it's supposed to be like a bark texture, but they applied it to the leaves. That ain't right. Man, why'd I forget about the why'd I forget? I've never experienced this, but I know about it. Ish. What? What? Dog, your UV maps on that tree's messed up. How did the leaves get a bark texture and then the actual bark part did? Okay. This looks cool though. I mean, if it weren't like the fact that it was murdering me, this makes you think about like how they could totally have like proper seasons in this game. That would be really cool. So does the bad sun event only happen, is it just one day, or is it the daytime during the 24th of the month? Like all the daytimes. God, I was gonna do science with my Rex. Okay, how long is a day in this game? It's gonna be like 30 minutes or something like that. This is what I'm gonna do. Close the game. My experiments are more important. They're more important. And I don't have that much time, so like I kind of want to do this. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the game. We should have a save that's still nighttime, right? I could also start up the modded game and use the like debug mode to do things. I would love to experience the bad sun event properly, but like I'm not. That's not what I'm doing right now. But what we can do, we have the backup of the safe as well, so there's that. We can load that one if we need to. I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go to experimental, and we're going to turn the day speed as low as we can, which is still not. It'd be better if we could just freeze time, but whatever. We'll load this up and see what time it is in the game. And, I mean, we might have to go to the other save, which is definitely at nighttime. But yeah, let's see what time it is. That's Rex, not a clock. All right. I mean, the day is about to happen. Whatever. I might have enough time to try this out anyway. Let's go print. Did we print the tiny Rex? Out of battery on that. All right, I'm making I guess this is just for testing purposes anyway, so we're going to load up the other save. And we'll duplicate it as well. I promise it's going to be maybe cool. Maybe. Potentially cool. Okay, so this is our old save. Rest a little bit. Here, let's use the toilet. So we do need to have some rest in us, but I wonder if the time that goes by when you're sleeping is also affected by that setting. It does kind of look like maybe time isn't moving as fast, which would be great. All right, that should be good enough. I don't think the event's happening at the moment. Kerfer, you just chill. Okay, let's do this again. We go over here. Let's print the small Rex. Grab that little guy. Look at this. Look at this. I didn't grab him. Grab that little guy. So teeny tiny. We do need to charge our battery. Actually, we do have I think I have a backup battery, so we could use that. Here, let's put him here where there's a bit of contrast so we can find him. Grab the backpack, get this battery, put the battery in. We'll leave him down here for a second. We'll go ahead and go, yes, here. Start charging this. We'll go back up. So what I want to do, and unfortunately, the daytime would have been way better because ideally we're doing this outside. Oh, I can see the Sword of Legends tag from here. No, I need to go out there. We'll put Rex up here, I think. Our tiny little itty bitty Rex. We'll put him like, yeah, we'll put him like over here. Something like that. Great. Tiny. I love that. I love it. But what we're going to do is we're going to save the game. And we could have done it during the event, like if the game let me save, but it won't let you save during the event. Going back to the menu. And I'm going to make some modifications now to the Tiny Rex file. Okay? Just as a little bit of a test, we're going to make some modifications. Okay? So that should be changed. So now when we load up the game, the modifications I made to the Tiny Rex should be reflected. Should be reflected. Our Rex should now be slightly changed. Just slightly. Sure enough, our little Rex, he grew up a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Our little Rex is a little bit bigger now. And I wonder just how far we can take this. Right? So, let's go ahead and just back out of the game again. And again, I'm just going to make some modifications here. Just some modifications. Just a few modifications. Okay. Let's do that. I'll save it. Export it out. And we'll load the game again. Hopefully I exported it right. I don't know if I did. Now when we load the game, is our Rex changed? I'd say he was. So our little Rex now is as big as if we printed it. Like as big as we could potentially print this in the printer, I think. Unless the collision mesh doesn't count towards the dimensions. I think this is as big as it could go if we were to print this, but it would have taken a long time. Now I'm not trying to do this to exploit the game in that way, but technically we could if we did want to print a lot of things and like a lot of different things and they needed to be bigger. You could do this. You can make the file very small, print it, and then just change it later. I did notice when I was testing some things with the printing. Oh my god, this cat. I did notice that I think things that are smaller that you print break easier because you can actually break them. So I don't know if printing it small and then making it bigger later will keep it like what am I trying to say? Keep it not very healthy, make it break easy. But what I want to see, again, this is as big as I could possibly print it. We could not make a bigger Rex than this because the printer would not let us. But we already printed it and it updates when we update the model. So do you think we can go bigger? Do you think if I went in here and I made it bigger than you would be able to print it, would the game get mad? Would the game get mad? Or would it be cool with it? We're about to find out. I think we just found out. I think we're good. I think this is bigger than the printer. Than the printer could print. So that begs the question. And again, this would have been so much better if we could have done this in daytime. That begs the question. Do we want to make this a full-size Rex? How big? Okay, let's see. I'm about like eye level with like the nose of the Rex, right? And this is like supposed to be like a seat you could sit in. So if okay, I'm gonna have to do some testing here. But let me go back to the menu. And in Blender here, I guess I could show Blender a little bit. Right? This one. Okay. In Blender, if I make a little cube. Oh, that really is a little cube. Or unless it's really big. Wait, no, where's the cube at? What? It's not. Oh, my thing is like eating my hotkeys. Okay, it is a little cube. That's gonna be annoying because I use those hotkeys. But let's just do this. We're gonna make it like this and bring it up. And this will be our indicator of like how big a person is, I guess. And I'm going to take these two, which this is the collision, by the way. This is necessary to make things work well. If we made this big, does this look... Does this look like this could fit a person? Maybe that's about right. Like if you're sitting in there, that might be the right scale for a full-size Rex. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Just got to export it again. Here, let me apply transforms. Why is it not? Huh? It's being weird. Do that, export. OBJ, there we go. Go back into the game. One out, kitty. Okay, the cat wants out. Gonna have to let her out real quick. Oh, but let's marvel at this real quick. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, let me let the cat out. Bunch of stuff fell letting out the cat. Okay. God, I wish we could do this during the daytime. All right, let's bring this thing over here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my god. Rex, please, stand up. Stand up, Rex. He's falling down and I don't know how to get him up. I guess if I were to make it full size, I would probably have to update the collision to be more accurate as well. Oh my god. Please. Please. I think this is in the way. Maybe. Maybe. It's being more of a... Huh? Oh, that table blocked me. More of a struggle than I wanted. A little bit more of a struggle. Oh my god, please. 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 Oh, the dirt's in the way. Okay, but I mean, look at that. I don't know if it's quite full size, but that's a big Rex. That's a big Rex. That's a big Rex right there. We're gonna utilize this since we can't come out during the day. Oh my god, look at him. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's great. I wonder, so I guess props can, I would have to change the collision stuff. It won't work, but in theory, because I should be able to like nail a prop to this. A thing I could do, be careful, is like take this chair. Right? Take this chair and see it's gonna, yeah, I can't actually get it close enough. But if I updated the collision, I could potentially put the chair where the cockpit is and like nail the two together, and I could have a Metal Gear Rex seat where you could sit in the mouth of it. Wouldn't that just be super cool? I think that'd be very cool. Beautiful. It's truly beautiful. I'm gonna let you sit and stare at this. I don't know if, hopefully an event doesn't happen while I'm doing this. I want to test another thing real quick too. And I'm probably gonna go because it's just you know, it's one of them days. Let me do this here. So I'm gonna make another model. And again, you can just stare at Rex and his beauty. Do I want to copy this stuff over? So let me do this. Go over here. Oh, I need to open here. Open. I guess I could just save this. Well, no. Let me open. This one should be fine. Go ahead and save that to this folder over here. Cat is yelling in the hallway again, as she likes to do. Yeah, I'm gonna make a model real quick. Just enjoy the look of the Rex. This will be a really fast model. Come on, Kitty. Come on. Right. Do this real quick. I gotta make a circle. I'll describe what I'm doing to you. I'm making a circle. Right? It's a circle. I'm making it wrong. There we go. Made the circle. Oh, hold on. I'm going into edit mode. Okay. Imagine what edit mode might look like. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to extrude it. I'm going to inset that surface. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to extrude that. No, I actually don't like that. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to extrude the other way, bring it in a little, and that's that. Okay, so that's my test object. Let me name it. And I also need to, do I need to make an emissive texture? I actually don't know if I need to make an emissive texture for lamps. But that's what we're going to find out, I guess. So let me go ahead and, I need to give it a material, and I need to UV map it. I'm not going to do anything crazy, so don't think I'm doing something crazy. I'm not being crazy, I promise. Cool. That should be good. Yeah, and then it's the properties I need to change, right? Is lamp 1. And also, I guess the color and stuff is fine. Okay, I'm going to export this. I think I did everything. I mean, I didn't make a new collision, but it's a simple model. So I should be able to go up to the printer. And oh wait, I don't know how big I made it. Here, let's save real quick. Let me check that just real quick. Oh, it's very small. I guess that's fine for test. It's incredibly small, or at least it appears that way. So let me just see. Yeah, that's smaller than I wanted it to be. Ooh, hey, look, it works. That's a powerful little LED right there. Okay, so that does work. So I had this thought, and I don't want it this small. We would have to make it bigger. But I had this thought of, I think the more lights on in the base, the more power drains, and also I believe well, I turned off my shadows, but I want to say these lights in the base, unless that's the one setting I changed, but I think they are real time and cast shadows. Maybe I did turn off shadows, so this wouldn't affect this that much. But my thought was we could just turn off all the lights in the base and then just print lamps. Look at this. Okay, I gotta place this tiny thing down. Flip it over. Does that make it? Okay, I think it's just a point light. Like, no lights are on, but we got our special little lamp. So I could do that. And I could also do the thing where I'm just using an emissive texture. So like, let's place this over here. Like this here, this is just an emissive texture. It's obviously not actually lighting anything up. Like you don't see the light bouncing off the walls. But I could also just make models that like line the hallways with lights, or like with emissive materials. So it's not actually having the performance impact of a light, but it would be making the hall actually look like you would be able to see where the hall is. You know, it was the thing I was showing before when I like lined up a bunch of drives on the side of the wall. It'd be the same thing. And then yeah, we'd be saving power, and potentially, and also things would be maybe looking cooler. Yeah, so I might try that. But for now, I think that's all I'm gonna do. Like, especially since the Bad Sun event is happening. Like, I want to play the game, but I don't know if I want to. I mean, I guess I will. I will experience the Bad Sun. I'll collect a lot of fleshy bits for myself. Maybe that's what I should do. I wonder how much they sell for. What if you can sell fleshy bits? Weird sentence. What if you can sell the bits that come off of you in the Bad Sun event for a decent profit? And then, like, what if I made a wall? What I could do is do a save where... I mean, I like the sun, so... It's actually funny because I started the stream talking about seasonal affective disorder and how I've been sad because the sun's not been out. And the game's like, I got you. I got you. We're gonna crank the sun up to 11. I'm thinking what I might do. And again, this is gonna be off stream, so like, I don't like doing fun stuff off stream. It's dumb, but like, I like doing it on stream because I don't know, it feels fun and creative or whatever. But I might make a wall here, like cover this whole thing in a wall, which actually might be a fun thing to do anyway. I wonder if 3D print. I'm gonna have to do some testing with the Bad Sun because, like, what if this funnel? What if this funnel? What if it can protect me from the sun? Because it seemed like standing behind this protected me from the sun. So maybe I could print some stuff. But anyway, like build a wall here, like around the drop zone. And then I can do deliveries while the sun is like killing me. And I could just like, I could farm fleshy bits. Like, here's the thought. What if I farmed fleshy bits and maybe they sell for enough that I could sell them and then buy a med kit to heal myself and then get more fleshy bits from standing out in the sun. That's, oh my god, look how cool he looks in the dark. I think I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna, like everything we've done in the save, I think I'm gonna revert to the dupe save we made at the beginning of the game when I do things. But I think I'm gonna have to redo this. I think I'm gonna have to make a version of the Rex model with more accurate collision, because this one, it's, I mean, I showed it. It's just kind of like a big wonky cube around it, and that way, it won't cause a big performance impact to the game. But obviously, if it's really big, you want it to be accurate to them all. But yeah, I think I might go through the effort of like updating the collision of the Rex model and actually making a full-size one. And I don't know where we're going to put it, but I would love to have a full-size Rex hanging around. The thought I had when I realized I could... Hey, Maxwell? Maxwell, what's going on with you, buddy? Look a little funny today. Oh well. My thought, and it would have been fun to do, but my thought was, when I realized I could bring Rex into Voices of the Void, I was like, I do want a full-size Rex, but like obviously you can't print this on the printer. I was like, what if I chopped, like I separated this into components that could be printed individually, like maybe like this section here we could print at once, and then this section here, and then find a way to attach them all together. I think that would have been fun, but I think this makes more sense to do it. Just do it like this. It's so cool. Anyway, the sun's going to come up and burn me alive, so that's a bummer. For now, I'm going to go. Again, whole point of the stream was just to chill out. Haven't been feeling great. It's going to definitely, I mean, it already is, but it's definitely going to be like a case-by-case basis on whether or not I stream in the next, I don't know, couple of weeks probably. But maybe no streams until next week. I like, if I could save my energy for Halloween and figure out to do something on Halloween, like figure out what I'm doing and actually do it, then that'd be ideal. But we'll see. For now, I head out into the unknown that is not me on the internet being streamed. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out. See you when I see you. Bye-bye.